Good morning, everyone. Coming to you from Starkey Farmstead, and I have a very special guest that will be doing part of this video with me today, and that is Pawpaw Sammy. All right, so today's video, even if you don't plant it, prep it. And it's all about soil health and why you need to prep your beds prior to planting. All right, here is our 1/4-acre market garden. Everything you can see in the video right now. The only thing that we have in this 1/4 acre right now is garlic, right there, sticking up through the heavy mulch of leaves. Guys, as you can tell with the hay out there in the front, the leaves, the hay that's already on the ground, the tarp, we are already prepping the soil here at Starkey Farmstead, even though it's the beginning of January 2023. We must get our soil microbiology up. We need to get everything active, and the only way to do that, guys, is to feed your soil. You can see Rob brought in some rabbit manure from underneath the rabbit pens, some bedding from the rabbits after they gave birth. My compost is slowly coming in here. The rotted hay you still see out here in the bales, that's starting to get spread across. We brought in some leaves. I will bring in some more. I am prepping this soil in anticipation of planting in the spring. It takes time to build up your soil, okay? It's not something that's gonna happen overnight. Yes, you can go to the store and you can buy bags of black cow and bagged compost and bagged worm castings and dump that into a planter box or directly on the soil and plant. But guys, it's going to be lacking in nutrients. And what happens is if the nutrients aren't available to the plants, they can't pull it up, which means that the fruits and vegetables that are being produced in that type of soil is going to be nutrient lacking. And what you're really looking for is nutrient density in the food that you produce, because food is medicine. Watch any of our videos, you know that I had come in here and put some transplants recently. And guys, my chickens got in here. They mixed up all the biochar, all the leaves, all the rotting hay, all the paper, all the compost, all the worm castings. And while they were doing that for me, they managed to eat all my transplants. So it's prepped. Even though I'm not gonna plant it until the spring, it is now a prepped bed. I do want to bring in some more leaves and cover up where you can see the bare soil. And there's my worm tower. If you didn't catch Pawpaw Sammy's on how to make your own worm towers, here's one right here in our garden. And I can tell you guys, they are amazing. This bed probably needs 4 or 5 more of them. It's a very long bed. And I have those pre-made already, and I will be getting those into the soil here shortly. So we hope you enjoy the rest of the video. My dad has got some amazing tips for you guys. Hope that you watch it and you learn something, because 81 years old and he is more spry than most young adults. So enjoy the video. Please like, comment, and subscribe. We thank you for rowing in our boats and letting us row in yours.
Welcome to Pawpaw Sammy and Alley Bug's YouTube channel. Today, I'm going to do one on prepping your garden. Prep it even if you don't plant it. And if you don't plant it, leave it set prepped. After a year or two, it's just going to get better. Look at this. This is my garlic. It was up this high. What happened is 19-degree weather for 3 days. What did I do? I prepped it. Look at this. Those leaves in there are about yay thick. See the garlic coming back up? Look. See it coming out? Coming right back. Also, there's potatoes planted in there. Now, even if I don't plant here again next year, by the time I do, those leaves will be into the ground. And when they go into the ground, hey, the worms love it. Same thing over here. Right now, I did a video the other day on planting my potatoes all the way around this bed. This bed, if you notice, something's been digging my plants up. I bet it's a squirrel. If you notice, look here. See that? people, you can't buy that. I mean, you prep it, and just keep adding the leaves and the compost. When I find grass like that, I pull it up and put it right back. If it wants to grow in my garden, it needs the help. There it is. And I don't pull grass. If you look at all my beds, even my blueberries, there's no grass. I'll spray here and there. These beds here, now this is one of my old beds. I think it's one of my original first ones. Over the years, look at it. Look at just with my hands, look at that dirt. Look, grass, cardboard. Oh, look. Worms love cardboard. And they'll eat that right back into the ground. Pine straw, eggshells, banana peelings. Now this one is its second leg. This one's about 9 months old. Now, I've got it started. If you'll look, I did not do any digging. I just started throwing leaves, at first I covered it with cardboard. Soaked the cardboard. You can see it. Look. See that? Look. The cardboard's deteriorating. And then worms are eating it. They love it. Now, eggshells. You come in here, and this is the first year. I'm telling you. Now this ground's hard, see? But it's starting to get a thin crust on it.
It's beautiful.
It's hard compared to the other garden, but it's getting that thin crust.
Do you have a barrier between your soil and the bottom of this bed, like a weed barrier or any kind of plastic?
No. Cardboard and straw and leaves. Hay. This is what's left of the pea bushes. See here? I planted peas here and harvested them too. You see that? The reason they're still in there, they'll deteriorate. That's nitrogen. Push nitrogen back in the soil.
You also leave the bottoms of the plants, correct? The roots?
Oh yeah. I'll tell you why, because when the roots decay, it's another channel for the water to go in, just like the worms. People prep it, and if you don't use it, prep it again. You don't see any grass. I did not dig it. I won't dig. I don't do digging. Not for any reason. They just mess your ground up. Now these, even in my containers, see this? There's nothing planted there. Look at this. Look. When I do decide to plant, that'll be beautiful. This. And this is my thornless, thornless blackberries. This is my ginger. The ginger is buried back. But you can still see it. Look at that. See the ginger? Look at it.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Oh yeah, there's ginger all down in there.
Is that ready to harvest?
Oh yeah.
Good, can I have some? Because I need to make some tonics.
Oh yeah. Look, I've never harvested it. It's been growing in here for years. Look, isn't that something?
This is one hunk. I need some of it though.
I'll get it.
Look, oh my gosh. That's how far my finger just went down, okay?
Mm-hmm.
That far, and I can't find the bottom of it.
I have never fertilized it, except for this. See that?
And worm castings.
Yeah. And worm castings, yeah. I throw this in here, sprinkle my worm castings. It just deteriorates. Come next month, next year, 2 years from now, and I decide to plant something else in there. This is why you prep. You prep it, whether you use it or not. This was planted 2 years ago. I don't water it. I don't mess with it. I don't have to. Look at the soil.
That's amazing.
I mean, just look at that.
I know.
And look at the ginger. Look at it. I mean, it's all over. And I planted it over here originally. I haven't messed with it. I haven't even harvested it. I gotta come. Let me see. Oh yeah, just try, baby. Look at that.
Oh my gosh.
Isn't that beautiful?
Is beautiful.
Oh, and look, survived 319-degree days See it trying to
root back out. Yeah.
It's trying to grow again. Look, all because of this.
This is what they don't realize. All this is ginger too, guys.
Oh yeah, it's all that. Look, right there. Look, it's all down in here.
Wow.
Just like I got it in my hand. Look. Look at this. I don't water this. Look, I keep it composted. Throw a little worm poop in there. Throw a few handfuls, not handfuls. Throw a couple dozen worms in here once in a while. And look at that. I don't buy fertilizer. If it grows, it grows. If it don't, it don't. That's good to next year. Ginger, I mean, without any chemicals, any fertilizer, anything else. Now, tell me you can buy that in the store.
Wow.
That's beautiful, isn't it? That is beautiful. And look at the color. And smell it. There, that's the test right there. It's trying to bloom again. See the color?
Oh yeah.
I just keep it covered. I don't, like I said, I don't mess with it. Compost, worm compost, holds moisture. It's like peat moss. It'll just absorb water to it. It just swells up almost to bust. But that's why I don't buy the water. I've got it composted. I got it, worm castings in there, and you see the results. Now come here, I'll show you the worm castings. Okay, I just ran one of my worm bins the other day. I got 8 of them. I ran one. I got a 5-gallon bucket over there, brim full. This is in the second 5-gallon bucket. That, people, is worm castings. And you beat that. You don't see anything but just pure, undiluted, sweet-smelling dirt. You put that in your garden, along with composting, and prep it. You keep prepping. It might take 2, maybe 3 years. Prep it, and you'll have what I got out there. I can more like stick a stick in the ground, watch it grow. I mean, if it takes dirt to grow, it will. But that's what I'm saying. Prep it, whether you're going to use it or not. If you don't have to plant it this year or next year. 2 or 3 years down the road, there's no grass. You got a beautiful bed, flowers, food, whatever you want to plant. Thank you. Like it, subscribe. Thank you for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe.
One more free tip. If you guys do any butchering on your farmstead, your homestead, your hobby farm, whatever you want to call it, if you butcher out your own animals, collect the blood when you're draining it in a bucket. During this season of prepping in anticipation of planting, pour that blood into your garden soil. Now, a lot of people are going to ask this question, won't it bring wild animals? It never has for me. But then I have 2 very well-trained, well-behaved dogs that tend to the farmstead both day and night. So you're going to have to weigh out your options. If you don't have any protection like electric fences or farm dogs or livestock guardians, maybe it isn't the best idea for you to do it. I'm just saying, blood is full of iron, but it also has a lot of trace minerals in it. And I pour that back into my soil because why would I waste one of the most important elements that make you stay alive? Blood. All right, so it's got a lot of oxygen in it too, in the cells. So when I pour that back into my soil, and I do it only in the winter, in the spring, the summer and fall, I pour it in areas like my compost where I'm not actually using it, I'm prepping it. You have to be careful, not necessarily worried, but you do have to be careful about disease. So you don't want to do it when your plants are producing fruits and vegetables. That's my warning to you. But I hope that tip helps. I'm gonna tell you what, it really helps my plants grow when I pour it and leave it for a couple of months and I plant in that area. I have very robust, healthy plants. So that's your tip of the day. Thank you for watching.